Today we are reviewing day 3 of the 21-day approach to healing the gut. If you are ready, let's go. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah K. Hoffman, aka A Gutsy Girl, and I'm super excited to be back with you today, again, sharing yet another day from the 21-day approach to healing the gut. Today is day 3, and the title is called Elephant Analogy in the Room. Perhaps you have heard the parable of the blind man and the elephant. To summarize, 6 blind men are touching an elephant. Each man is touching a different part of the elephant, so each man has a different answer to the question, what are you touching? Their answers range from a wall to a type of snake. All 6 men are touching a single real object, which is the elephant, but because that object is so big, their viewpoints and experiences of what it might be are different. Each of the men only has one small piece of the puzzle. In order to identify what the elephant really is, they would need to connect all their individual experiences. Healing your gut is like trying to identify that elephant with a blindfold on. As long as you're only approaching the issue from one angle, you will never find the complete answer. And each person who touches the act of gut healing will view and experience it in different ways. But there is one right answer. For the blind man, the answer is elephant. And for you, the answer is healed. To arrive at that answer, you will need to draw on all your past experiences, make connections between what you're currently feeling and thinking, and ultimately spend enough time moving about the elephant. That is, looking at your gut health from every angle to find the right approach. When I first started my own healing journey, I was very much like the blind man, only touching one small piece of the elephant. Knowing everything I know now, if I had to start my entire gut healing journey over again, there are 3 things I would do right away, and I encourage you to do all 3. First, keep an extremely detailed food journal for at least 2 weeks, but ideally for all 21 days of this journey, or even a whole month. During this time, make no changes and don't lie about anything you're eating or drinking or the way you're living. The more honest you are with yourself, the more accurate the next steps can be. And the more accurate the next steps are, the faster you will heal. Once you've tracked your food and lifestyle patterns for a few weeks, review all the information and look for common themes. Where are you seeing patterns? Do certain foods cause symptoms? Is there something coming up with supplements and or medications you're currently taking? Highlight the things that stand out most to you and take your journal and your notes to your doctor to help guide their next steps. Finally, begin to make changes based upon your results and do only the things you need to in order to heal. You might find you need a low FODMAP diet, or you might not. You might need to go gluten-free, or maybe you'll be just fine switching to organic gluten. Or perhaps it was just a matter of low stomach acid all along. If you've been spinning your wheels, trying quick fixes with no results, or using Dr. Google to drive your dietary and lifestyle changes, you're probably feeling frustrated, and that's because you're only looking at certain pieces of the puzzle. You're like the blind man who can only feel the elephant's leg. An honest and complete journal combined with the right diagnostic tests will allow you to begin to see the whole elephant for what it is. I'll never forget the first time that I saw this whole parable. All of these men were having just one hand placed on various parts about the elephant. And I will never forget the day that I correlated that and could see that whole picture playing out on my gut healing journey. Like you, I too was always just looking at one little piece. And so I never knew what part I was taking in, what part I was touching, what part was truly a big piece to the puzzle. Like, was I touching the elephant's tail, which could have been me getting diagnosed with SIBO? Or was I just touching a piece of his belly, which would have been some sort of random haphazard supplement I tried or diet I tried that really was not moving the needle? But the reality and the truth is that all the pieces, they add up. And that's why I wanted to share this and really have people be able to see themselves in that simple analogy. My best piece of advice and something that you can take from these thoughts today is to draw out your own iteration of what this might look like. You might draw an elephant and you might put about the elephant all the different things that you think are going into your journey. Or maybe you need to draw a huge gut and just point different arrows at the different things that you've been thinking about. Maybe you want to make it a collaborative effort. Take it to your practitioner and have them fill in the pieces that you're not seeing. We can't see everything on our own. Sometimes, a lot of times, almost always, it takes a team of people to help us see this whole picture. But I strongly encourage you to try and find that whole picture for yourself. I hope this has been highly beneficial. This comes from my book, A Gutsy Girl's Bible, a 21-day approach to healing your gut. I will put a link in the comments below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel all about gut health